Hello there, everyone. Welcome back to another episode here on Craftin' on Ilum. Today is a bittersweet day because it is the last arc of Andor Season 2. It is episodes 10 through 12, and I'm excited to see how this story ends and also begins because it starts to turn the wheels for Rogue One as well. It has been turning the wheels thus far, and then gets us ready for the very first scene in Rogue One. I had said it in the very first reaction video that I had made for Andor Season 2 that the first season of Andor really took me a couple of episodes to get into. It took me about 3 episodes to get into, and the payoff was worth it for me, in my opinion. It's funny to me that Andor is supposed to be a story about Cassian Andor, which it is. But in the last arc, it was mentioned that he is a messenger, and so I think it's so neat that this show is about a supporting character because we see through him different characters' stories and lives being told through his perspective, but also about like in a third party, a third person type of viewing all throughout Andor season 1 and Andor season 2. And so it's been a really fun ride to be able to be introduced to new characters who are integral parts of the rebellion, and seeing the individual costs to be in this rebellion, to rebel against the Empire. So I'm excited to see how it all concludes, but also starts for Rogue One. This is the ending, but also the beginning of another story involving a ton of other really amazing, compelling characters. I'm excited to go ahead and dive into episode 10. We are going to be reacting to episode 10, 11, and 12 tonight. So I am buckled up. I've got my water. I am ready to be probably emotionally destroyed yet again, as I was last week. And last week was a roller coaster of emotions. I was rooting for people and then also like completely devastated and feeling sorrow for certain characters like Cyril and Deidre, and really getting to witness their unfolding in the last arc and all the building blocks being set up for this last arc and to lead us into Rogue One. So hope you guys have enjoyed all these reaction videos thus far. And let's go ahead and just dive right into Andor Season 2, Episode 10. In the middle of the night, in her pajamas.
We'll meet at the old steps.
Going like this is risky enough. Just promise me if it doesn't look perfect, you won't engage.
I think we used up all the perfect.
That sounds like a farewell.
Dedramiro contacted a friend of mine in Tactical last night. She's looking for a team to be put together. I think she's coming for you. I'm burned. They'll be on me soon enough.
Tell me what you've done.
I have had Dedramiro's code cert for a year now. Her private storage. I knew if I told you, you'd push me to use it.
And you still don't know if she's coming after me or not.
I didn't have time because I found something more critical. I wasn't followed because if they knew what I found, they wouldn't have let me out of the building. I need safe passage. Luthen, I need it today.
Just spit it out, Lonnie!
Where do we go?
What is it?
How hard will they come?
They'll come at this with everything they've got. Assume they're coming.
Then there's no time to play
Oh my
games.
gosh, is this the Death Star
Need to know what
plans?
we're talking about.
The Emperor's energy program is a lie.
Let's go!
All of it. The rebellion on Gorman was a front from the start, a cover to strip mine the planet for some mineral that they need. They're not looking for partisans on Jeddah. They need Kyber crystals, the crackdowns, the public order, the labor camps, Scarif.
Fronting for what?
A weapon. Orson Krennic's been building a secret weapon for over a decade. Colonel Yularen wasn't even told until a month ago.
What kind of weapon?
Where will you take us?
Tell me about the weapon.
So it's so cool to see like the domino effect. Luthen had Lonnie, and Lonnie went to Luthen, and Luthen then, you know, gives that information to other messengers, if you will. And it all leading up to Cassian is so beautifully done. I love it. Oh my gosh, it's a lone cat! It's so cute! I'm over here thinking this is so cute, and he straight up shot him! Oh my, and his daughter, and his
Gorman,
wife.
Scarif,
Oh my gosh.
Kyber, Krennic, Urso. Super weapon based in Scarif, fuel from Gorman. Kyber from Jeddah.
Name drop of
ISB
Galen.
Connect, Galen Ursa.
You know where to go. Go.
I think this is Luthen's end. I think that we're gonna get more information about him, maybe. Like little glimpses. If a customer mid burning down your shop.
I've always wanted to come in.
And here you are, at last. Luthen Rail.
Dead Ramiro.
Have a look.
What is it?
It's a Nautilin bleeder. 66 years old.
Is it real?
We still don't know. The tension mounts.
I may have something for you. A vintage Imperial Starpath unit. You disgust me.
Do you want to know why?
Everything you stand for.
Freedom scares you.
Freedom. You don't want freedom. You want chaos. Chaos for everyone but you.
How confident you are.
We're done here.
Confident and terrified.
The building is surrounded.
And you're too late. Rebellion isn't here anymore. It's flown away.
Hmm.
It's everywhere now. The whole galaxy out there waiting to disgust you.
Turn around. Turn around, or be stunned.
Oh no! That happened so quick.
Step back, recruit!
I need him alive. Keep him alive.
Miro called a raid this morning and it's gone badly. She believes she's found access. Or she did. He's apparently seriously wounded.
Sir.
The Mortis mural.
Crossfire, where's my crossfire?
Ooh, is this a flashback? Are we gonna see how they met? Where is he fighting? What is happening?
I'll be right behind you.
When can I have him?
Right now, that room is keeping him alive.
We'll be taking command of this hallway.
This is so wild. This is so wild to see her after Gorman. I was wondering if we were gonna get more of her. It's kind of a parallel to how Cyril focused on finding Cassian, and now Deidre, you know, has focused on trying to find Axis, and here we are at the crossroads. Is she going after him? Probably.
Everything's under control.
That's a bold statement.
I expect to have him ready for interrogation by tomorrow night.
You waited for my day off.
I wouldn't risk a leak.
How
Of course she
ironic.
did.
You're under arrest, Dedra.
That's ridiculous. I have access. I found
I
him.
came with an ISB marshal.
I have to talk to Partagas.
He sent me.
Fine. Let's get this sorted.
Is she gonna rob that patient? Oh my goodness.
I doubt there's another dealer in the woods that even knows how to price this.
What's the offer? We both know what it's worth.
Well, right now it's worth 7. This your daughter?
Yes.
Is that got sentimental value? Because I could go up to 9.
20.
10 if you smile.
20.
Does she know how this works?
We already have an offer for 15.
Oh, who done that?
Zuli, back by the gate.
18's my max.
Sold. But no smile. Am I your daughter now?
What it's useful?
Hmm.
I have to think about that.
We'll be whoever we have to. It won't always be up to us. I'm Luther now, you're Clea. Everything else is up for grabs. Let's see.
What is happening? An ET-esque alien that's what I'm getting here.
Look at how it's raining.
What do I do?
Leia, we're leaving.
When do we start fighting back?
We have.
By walking away.
We fight to win. That means we lose. And lose and lose and lose. Until we're ready. All you know now is how much you hate. You bank that, you hide that. You keep it alive until you know what to do with it.
You're gonna have to turn back. There's no access here.
I was sent for Dr. Nash.
This unit is closed. Let's go.
How many do you think there are?
50. Maybe more. It's a beautiful place.
How long do we have?
Look around.
Are they on Naboo?
You need to pay attention. Life shows us what we stand to lose. Most people look away. We can't be like that. We need to know you're making a choice. I lived most of my life without ever realizing that that was a possibility. Look at me. Andor. We made our choice.
What a complicated relationship. You made her into a soldier. Oh. All right. Well, a morbid end, a very morbid end. That was a good episode. I mean, it was the conclusion of Luthen's story. I was not expecting it to come to a conclusion that quickly. Literally within like what, the first 15 minutes, he's like stabbing himself. Interesting to see Deidre still in the work, still in the playbook here. I wonder if we'll see what's gonna happen with her and Partagast and the other employee, the one who brings her in. Wow, I loved the very beginning of seeing how the information regarding the Death Star is going to end up getting to Yavin / the Rebellion / Cassian. And I really love that line where he says that the Rebellion has flown away. It's flown away from here. I think that's exactly what he says. Probably not, but we're gonna butcher it for now. The whole part of it is that it's gone away. It's exceeded him, and I really like seeing the different steps to how we get to Yavin, how we get to an organized rebellion and an organized army, if you will. And that constant, like, do you want to fight or do you want to win? And in order to win, you need to do it together. And like it requires little, I guess, outliers as well. Like it is an accumulation of everyone. Everyone has their role here in the rebellion. And I think I heard it in passing on a YouTube video, but it was like Saw is the beginning, Luthen was the middle of building up to the rebellion, and Mon Mothma is the future. Like Luthen was the present, Saw was the very beginning. Straight after, we see a little bit in Bad Batch of him already starting to be a rebel, and then we already saw it as well in the Onderon arc, fighting against the separatists. Like he has been in this fight since he was super young. And so we see the different outliers, the different building blocks to get to where we are on Yavin, and Mon Mothma being that future, the future of the rebellion. And so I really enjoy seeing that, and that line kind of was a nice summed up version of that concept. But yeah, I mean, I enjoyed it. I was hoping to get a little bit more information. Maybe we will, but it kind of looked like, you can correct me if I'm wrong, it kind of looked like he was part of the Empire because his belt on his uniform kind of looked like it was Imperial. And then I felt like they were on Naboo, like the buildings in the background looked very much like Naboo, but they didn't specify what planet they were on or where Clea is from. And so I wonder if we'll get more information in the next episode. I wonder if Clea is going to go to Yavin, or what she's going to do with this information regarding the Death Star. And cool to hear a Galen Erso name drop as well, because, you know, leading up to Rogue One on that. And yeah, I mean, good episode all around. Liking the little bits of backstory that we're getting on Clea, because she's been such a mystery all the way up until now, and she still really is, but at least we know, you know, Luthen found her and he quote unquote adopted her. And I just, it's interesting to see this like relationship that they had. It was founded on this mutual hate for the Empire and wanting to fight back and teaming up together. And like, they weren't, you know, it wasn't like your typical father-daughter relationship. It was very much like a means to an end, but like this, the caring, the feelings of care for another person definitely developed. And so it was, you know, hard for her to let him go, but you know, she is all in it for the rebellion. The rebellion comes first. It's kind of like what Cinta tells Vel in the very first season, where, you know, they take what's left. And so interesting to see how their relationship was. And yeah, let me know your guys' thoughts on this episode, starting off with the last arc here with episode 10, and if you have any predictions going forward. And yeah, and if you guys have any commentary on the show as a whole, let me know down below. I have very much enjoyed reading everyone's insights and comments. And yeah, I appreciate everyone tuning in, and we will see you for episode 11. Can't believe that the show is done. So wild. But we'll see you in the next one. Bye for now.